Over the last 3 decades, the number of overweight adolescents has quadrupled from 4 to 17%, according to the American Heart Association. Most of us can remember our time spent on the school playground or playing in gym class. Well, today that isn't always the case. Nationally, more than 280,000 Americans die from obesity-related causes each year. Every one of us knows somebody who is obese. Through physical education and physical activity, this number could greatly decrease. The reason why this subject is important to me is because I went to school to be a physical education teacher, I've taken a number of health-related courses, and I've been active throughout my life. A great place to learn about physical education is AAHPERD.org, AAHPERD.org. Physical education plays a critical role in educating the whole student. Research supports the importance of movement in educating both mind and body. I'll be telling you about the impact that physical activity in education has on an individual. Also, I will talk about the negative aspects of dropping physical education classes. Lastly, I will discuss how the requirements of physical education has changed through the years. Aerobic fitness helps to grow brain cells. Exercise can change a person's biological makeup and help them learn. My first main point focuses on the positive influence physical activity has on a person. Studies around the nation show that the more fit kids are, the better they do academically. University of Michigan Education Department showed a study done in which it increased its physical education time to 8 hours per week. The students in this experiment were physically and psychologically healthier and increased academic performance. Students who participate in physical education will often be more physically competent and more self-confident. Now that we know the positive aspects of physical education, I'll tell you about the issues we come across when students are not physically active. In today's society, more children are playing on the computer or watching television than going out and playing with friends. Very often, the only time children are active is in school. With time spent in physical education decreasing, children today have become as overweight as adults. The percentage of overweight children in America ages 6 to 11 went up from 4 to 19% since 1965. And those ages 12 to 9, the percentage rose from 4 to 17%. Obesity leads to costly and life-changing illnesses such as diabetes and heart disease, so we need to get children moving and try to stop this obesity epidemic. Now I'll discuss how physical education classes have changed throughout the years. Despite the wealth of knowledge concerning the benefits of physical education and physical activity, things have only gotten worse. Only 8% of elementary schools, 6% of middle schools, and 6% of high schools provide daily physical education to all of its students. On top of decreasing time spent in physical education, 20% of all elementary schools in the United States have abolished recess. With a serious lack of time spent doing physical activity, it's no wonder that the obesity level has grown so much. The only way we can really know that children are getting a chance to be active is to have them do it while they are in school. In conclusion, I just hope we can all see how important physical education is to the future of our country. The healthy, physically active student is more likely to be academically motivated, alert, and successful. Less than 25% of children are engaged in 30 minutes of any type of daily physical activity, so now's the time for us to get them moving.